Well, as many of us know, eating healthy can be a challenge during the Christmas season. Food is normally in abundance at the mini holiday functions. This week in our Healthy Living segment, Crystal Darling shows us how to have your cake and eat it too.
The partying never seems to stop during the Christmas season. Come to think of it, neither does the food. So how can you survive eating healthy with so many guilty pleasures on the table? We spoke to holistic nutritionist Shay King, who gave us some tips on how to manage your Christmas dinner plate.
One of the first rules is try to decide whether you're going to eat your calories or you're going to drink your calories and not combine the two. You're already at an advantage when you decide that you're not going to do both. So that's the first tip. Then secondly is we need to look at our food in its macronutrients form, separating the proteins, the carbohydrates, and the fats. And, portion size are out of the door when it comes to the holidays. So because they're really out of the door, one of the ways I say when it comes to balancing during the holidays is find yourself eating more leafy greens and vegetables and tie yourself into eating earlier as opposed to eating later during the day.
King says you can eat what you want, but just not all of it.
One of the tricks is not to eat and drink at the same time. If we're really going to decide, when we look at the carbs, there's stuffing, there's macaroni and cheese, and there's rice. You have 3 of these full carbs. Why don't you decide to take 3 of them and decide you're going to have 1 out of the 3? When you look at the meats, do the exact same thing. And then, of course, your extra half of the plate, you want to add in all of the vegetables. Look some more at the coleslaw, the beets, the broccoli, adding those leafy greens. Because the thing is, we know the holidays are here and you're going to eat. But I think if we become a little bit more conscious of how we're going to feel after we eat, I think we'll now consider what we're eating during the holiday.
And for dessert,
if you really want to alleviate indigestion, heartburn, one of those tricks is you want to eat your sweets or your desserts first before you actually eat flesh protein. So believe it or not, if you are deciding to have those holiday treats, you want to eat them first.
Crystal Darling, ZNS Network News.